Hello everybody, Patchwork here. Today we are jumping to 2015 with Combiner Wars, and yes, I dropped the gloves because my gloves keep fucking breaking. Anyway, so here we have the Protectobots from Combiner Wars. Yes, I know, I just took a look at a Combiner last week, but you know, I don't have any figures from the other lines, so they came out between the Cybertron stuff and Combiner Wars. Anyway, so here we have the Protectobots, Hotspot, Streetwise, First Aid, Blades, and Groove. This is not an official set. This is a knockoff set I got from AliExpress, which is why it has Groove instead of Rook, and a couple other changes you'll see here in a minute. Anyway, so yeah, I chose the Protectobots because, frankly, everything is now back on my shelves, and Bruticus and Superion are kind of hard to get to. He wasn't, so yeah. Anyway, and also, like, these guys, with, like, the exception of these two, transform exactly the same way. And with the exception of his arms. Like, they transform identically. Because these three are all based off the same mold. Ish. So, yeah, they're all based off, the Aerial Bot mold. So, anyway, let's take a look at Blades. He's a nice red and white helicopter. Rescue, you can see the knockoff company symbol right there. Right there. It's small. You'll be able to see it better. There we go. This is not the weapon he's supposed to have, but this is the one he came with, so yeah, he's a nice fire rescue helicopter with missiles. Yeah, propeller spins. However, I've not had a single version of this mold where the propeller spins very well. It always, like, wobbles to a stop, so. Here we have... His hand-foot gun does not stay in his roof very well. It never has, so. Here we have Streetwise, the cop, with a massive freaking shotgun. I only have these two's weapons. He didn't come with one. I lost these two's, so. Yeah. But yeah, here he is. He doesn't roll too well, as you can see, like, his wheels don't like to hook up, probably because of this section. I mean, to bring that down, and he rolls a little bit better, but, like, still, clearance is this guy's biggest issue. Yeah, he looks cool, though. He looks cool. Here we have First Aid, who gave me the most problems out of the box. Because this screw right here was not aligned right, so it kept pushing his torso out. But yeah, he also does not like to roll the best. He also doesn't like to stay together very well. Which sucks, because I really like this mold, but, And, his weapon, if you remember from the official set, his weapon was supposed to be able to tab up here. They didn't put the slot. They didn't put the slot into the hand, but they kept the tab. So if you have, off-roads hand-foot gun, you can put that on, but then it'd just be purple instead. But yeah. He's a nice ambulance. Nice, beefy, almost monster truck looking ambulance, but an ambulance nonetheless. Yeah. Here we have Groove, the giant freaking motorcycle. He's a nice police motorcycle. I also don't think this is the hand-foot gun he's supposed to have, but this is the one that came in the box, and I know from having the Stunticon molds that these two are supposed to have these ones, and, like, I think his is supposed to be this one. Either that or this one is Rook's, but the missiles make more sense for the helicopter, so I don't know. But yeah. Here he is. He's a nice police motorcycle. He does have painted taillights, which is not something you see very often. Well, not something you saw very often back then. It is getting more common, but, you know. And then finally, we have the leader, Hotspot, who is a nice, giant blue fire truck. Woo, wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. Technically you're supposed to have his, chest be like that. But, like, I don't see, he doesn't roll the greatest, but, you know. You can just see his head right in there. You know, the ladder does do a full 360. It can move up at this back hinge. It can move down at this middle hinge. It can move down at this hinge and move down at this hinge. So, yeah. It can also move up slightly at this hinge. Yeah. Yeah, this is just Defensor's head, but you know, it's not that bad. But yeah, now for comparison, we are going to bring out Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. So here he is by Blades. Streetwise. First Aid. Groove. Yeah, this is accurate. Yeah, it's totally how big a motorcycle should be compared to a Volkswagen. And here he is with Hotspot. Yeah. And here he is with, here they are with Ferric. Ferric? Freak? Ferric. You know. But, yeah. So, because transformation on all these guys is basically the same, I'm going to do, Streetwise, Hotspot, and First Aid, and I'll do these two off camera, because it's basically the same as for him. So, let's set these guys off to the side. Let's set him off to the side. Let's set him off to the side. We're going to do him last. So, to get Streetwise into robot mode, you're supposed to have this up. You're going to want to remove his triple-barreled shotgun, open his legs up like this, and then flip them out, bring the knees down. These little tabs are going to go into the slots right here on his knees. Split his legs like this. His legs are kind of loose, but it's a knockoff. What do you expect? Rotate his waist. You need to bring this section up, and you can push down right here to get some leverage. So you can bring the windshield up. Bring this section down. Make sure it tabs in. Bring this section up and then back. Bring the arms out. Bring the feet, or the hands out. Bend the elbows. And there you have Streetwise in his robot mode. Set him right back here. Let's get first aid. Of course, remove the weapons. You're going to want to bring this section up. Bring it back, it'll clip in. You're going to want to bring the legs down. Bring the arms up, and make sure these sections untab to free up the elbows. Like that. You're going to want to extend the legs. Make sure these tabs go into these slots. Split his legs. Rotate the head. And here you have first aid. Now, let's get these two quickly into their robot modes. Alright, here they are. And now we have Hotspot, who for the most part transforms just like Combiner Wars Onslaught. You're going to want to start by coming back here, splitting the back, bringing these sides out like this, bringing them down. Take the ladder, kind of bring it down just for the moment. Take the front of the truck, bring it up, and then down like this. Now we'll do the head reveal last. Let's go ahead and move the chest out of the way. Come in here and make sure to slip this tab right here, out of the slot in the leg. Bring it up, bend at this secondary hinge in here, and then boom, rotate it around. Do the same thing on this side. Boom. I need to raise up my camera. Not that much. There we go. You're going to want to rotate the ladder like this. Bring it down till it clips in. You're going to want to bring these sections out just right now. Bring the ladder all the way down. Bend it at this hinge. These tabs will go into these slots right here. Maybe, if you're lucky. Boom. Bring the arms down. Bring the chest back down. Flip up the head. Close it up. And there you have Hotspot. And there you have the rest of the Protectobots in robot mode. And admittedly, these guys look pretty cool together. Are they my favorite Combiner team? No, not by a long shot. I basically only got these guys because I needed another Autobot Combiner. And I couldn't find a knockoff of the Computron set for a good price. But yeah. So, here we'll start off with blades. As you can see, not a lot of new detail, but that head sculpt is nice. One thing the knockoff company did that I hate is they took off the fact his head used to be on a ball joint. Now it's only on a swivel. Why? Why? Whatever. They also did this with Vortex and Alpha Bravo, so yeah. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. Here we have Streetwise. You know, not bad. He's not my favorite of the set, but you know, he's not bad looking. He's not bad. You know. Here we have First Aid, my favorite looking of the set. Despite the fact that mine didn't want to hold together when I first got him. You know. Oh wait, no, it was, no, yeah, it was this screw that, or was it? No, yeah, it was that one. They didn't want to hold in. I'm dumb. Also, his, legs do not like to stay tabbed in. Yeah, he's nice. Here we have Groove. I used to own the Wreck-Gar version of this mold from Power of the Primes. But, you know. Yeah. Yeah. And here he is. Here is their leader, Hotspot. Who he looks a lot closer to the actual Combiner Wars colors on camera. In real life, his colors are a little bit more saturated. But yeah. Yeah, he looks good. Got the nice big old feet. Articulation, all these guys basically have the same articulation. So I'll do it with first aid. Head is on a ball joint. Although because of the shape of their heads, they really can't look up that much. Ow, sorry, my elbow just, ow. They can't really look up too much. But you can use the combiner joint if you want that look. Their shoulders are on ball joints. They have bicep swivel, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, waist rotation, hips can kick forward, that far back, that far outwards, about that far. You have thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the knee, nothing at the ankles. They all basically have the same amount of articulation, except Streetwise. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was about to say, except Streetwise has more than 90, but no, he doesn't. Yeah, you can get more rotation out of his head though, because of the way his helmet is. But and then, like I said, Blades' head is only on a swivel instead of the ball joint. But you know, as for Hotspot, his head is, I believe, on a ball joint. Yeah, it's on a ball joint. So yeah, shoulders can do a full 360, then go out that far on this hinge, then go up even further if you use the transformation hinge. You do have above the elbow swivel, double jointed elbow. Nothing at the waist because of how he combines, or how he transforms into combine mode. Up that far, back about that far before the ladder really gets in the way. Outward, you can do the full splits, thigh rotation, and you have a good range of knee, but no ankle. But yeah. Now, for comparison, here they are with Studio Series Bumblebee. And here they are with Ferrak, who would have his guns, but while I was transforming him, one of the guns fell, and I can't quite grab it at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's basically it for their robot modes. Now to get them into combine mode. Alright, so I've got the Limbots back into their vehicle modes because that's going to be the easiest way to do this. Now, they all can be interchangeable. That was the big thing about Combiner Wars, was that, you know, each Limbot could be a leg or an arm. So I'm going to do this the way I do it, which is slightly different from the official one. In the official one, you're supposed to have First Aid be an arm. I have him be a leg, because I like the thinner arms. That's just me. So, we are going to get into transforming them. I really could have left these two in robot mode. Whatever. So, we are going to remove Streetwise's weapon, bring up the windshield, bring it back like this, flip up the combined peg, take the hand foot gun, bring it out. He does not like to stand. First aid, what you're going to want to do, bring this back, like for robot mode. You want his head facing this way, otherwise it's going to be showing through here. And you're just going to want to bring these down so you have the clearance to rotate that around. See what I mean? And then go ahead and bring his legs back up. Take his hand foot gun, get into foot configuration, tab it in, boom. arm mode, you're going to want to take this section, bring it up. Bring up this section for the feet. Split the canopy. Bring this section down. Extend the legs. Collapse this in. Tab the canopy in like this. Rotate it to fit whatever way you want it. Take this section, bring it down. Bring it up, back up like this. Bring the head down. Bring the helicopter blades in like this. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to leave it, but I also go ahead and take the arms, bring them up, make sure the hands kind of cup around the blades. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I do it. Take the hand foot gun, get it into hand configuration, plug it in. Street or grooves, basically the same. Extend the arms, or extend the legs, bring it back. You can leave the tire like this if you want. However, I always go ahead and split it, bring it back. Rotate the waist, bring this back. You can leave this up, or you can bring it down. You can bring the arms around. I actually don't know the official way to get the arms into combine mode. That's I just kind of put them in a random position, kind of like this. Make sure the head is facing that way. Bring the port up. Get the... I switched the hands. Oh my god. Oh my god. I switched the hands. Okay. There we go. And then boom. Alright, now for hot spot. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring the chest down, rotate the head, bring it back just that way you can't see the face. Bring that back up. You're going to want to bring the arms up on that double hinge. They will tab in. They will tab in. Bring these sections down. You're going to want to untab the ladder, bring it around like this, and then just kind of leave it there for a second. Collapse the legs up like you would for vehicle mode, and then rotate them like this. Collapse them up, rotate them. You're going to want to spread these chest plates. They will tab in right there, just like so. Make sure the arms are tabbed in right. And these will tab in like so. Bring the ladder up like this. Bring it down like this. Make sure everything is back in place. Bring the ladder up between the legs like this. This side does not want to stay tabbed in, damn it. Bring the ladder back on this hinge right here. Like this. These two little clips will clip in right here below the collar. And we are going to leave it there for the moment while we combine him. So, I find it's better to flip these sections up, then slide them in, then do that. Just because they like to get caught. Alrighty. And then slide the arms in. Make sure they don't untab, damn it. Make sure they don't untab, damn it. And now you're going to want to bring these sections down. Take this section, bring it up. Make sure it slides in. And rotate the head around, and there you have Defensor in robot mode, or in combined mode. And he looks pretty good. He is definitely a Combiner Wars combiner. Yeah, the proportions aren't great, but all in all, Combiner Wars was pretty decent, I will say that. Yeah. Let's get a close look in on that head sculpt. Just pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, His neck does sit up a little far, but, you know. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint. The shoulders are on a ratchet joint, like they can go a full 360. They can go up about that far. Same on both sides. You do have bicep rotation. Double jointed knee or double jointed elbow, since the elbows are the individual robot's hips and knees. He can kick forward about that far before things start hitting other things. Back about that far. You do get a thigh rotation outward about that far, but good luck holding it. Knees, you do have knee rotation. You do have 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And you have foot rotation and wrist rotation. So all in all, Combiner Wars combiners are pretty posable. It's just, they have horrible balance, so good luck actually getting them in a dynamic pose. Not like you really need to, because for the most part, combiners are, you know, look good just standing here like this. Now, for comparison, here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee, with Ferrac, with my downscaled knockoff of Combiner Wars Devastator, here they are with Iron Factory's War Giant, their Bruticus, and finally here they are with Power of the Primes, Predaking, with the DNA Design Upgrade Kit. Yeah, these guys stand no chance. No! Anyway, so that has been my review of Transformers Combiner Wars Defensor. This is a knockoff made by Tenzing Hong's Cool Become Brave, just like my Combiner Wars Superion and Bruticus, as well as the Devastator. If you guys like this set, you can pick it up on AliExpress for 40 bucks. That is how much I paid for the set, $40. It is a knockoff. Expect knockoff quality, basically. It feels very similar to how Combiner Wars actually felt for the most part, which makes me question the quality of plastic from Combiner Wars. But, you know, it is still really nice. I have a feeling this set was based mostly off the Takara set, because it has Groove and some extra paint apps while missing some others. Wish they could have based this guy off the Takara set, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.